Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise. At this channel, we talk about dating advice for women 55 and older who would like to date, marry, or partner with a man of a higher social economic level. I have not arrived. I'm on this journey with you, but I discuss my real life dating experiences. Today, I would like to discuss Dr. Patricia Allen's radio show called Empowered Communication with LA Talk Radio, www.la, like Los Angeles, LA Talk, TALK radio.com. I've been binge listening to Dr. Allen, I think for the last week. I've listened to all of the episodes for this year, including the one for last year. So she has a call-in talk radio program that comes on every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific, California time, and Eastern time at 7 p.m. And I'll put the link in the description box. So I've been binge listening to her, trying to get a handle on communication. And it's been an eye-opening, exciting experience as I implement the tools that she recommends for relationships. And these tools are good for romantic relationships, business relationships, employer-employee relationships, supervisor-supervisee relationships. They're just good, really good, sound business tools and how to avoid communication misunderstandings in your relationships. But I live alone and I have friends, but we rarely get into disagreements because we agree to disagree like two adult people should. But relationships, especially in the early stages, can be difficult. So we have this climate in which we are dating where the standards have changed. Men are not as assertive in pursuing the women or of interest like they used to be. And so women have kind of done some chasing and have done more chasing of men, and men have kind of leaned back with their chase. But what I've noticed, one thing does not change, and that is if a man wants you, you will know. He will chase you as long as you're not playing with him. But there's genuine interest on your part and there's genuine interest on his part. And he takes the position that I don't want to risk losing her. So I'm going to ask her out on dates, ask her early in the week for Saturday, so that she will say yes and be available, so that she will know. And we all know this is a hypergamy channel, quote, or femininity channel, and that we believe men let us know when they are interested in us. So Dr. Patricia Allen has a particular way a feminine way, and has tools that she shows the callers who call into her show on how to respond to men. So from what I've gathered, and I've listened to half of last year's video, so it's really four archived talk shows a month. So I've listened to half of last year and all of this year. And so it goes something like this, the communication pattern that she uses. So if you want to talk to a man, it doesn't matter whether he's, like your boyfriend, your husband, or someone you're dating. If you want to talk to a man, the feminine way, her way, is to say, baby, or John, I would like to share some of my feelings with you is now, are you willing to listen? John, I would like to share some of my feelings with you. Are you willing to listen? And he will say, more than likely, yes. And then you say, well, is now a good time or later? You wait for him to respond. And he might say, well, you can do it now. Now is a good time. And so then you go in, well, I feel this way about that. And I would like it if we wouldn't do this. So she says, we have to respect the man by making an appointment to, as she says, bitch, moan, complain, or nag. We have to make an appointment. And it goes just and you do that with anybody, whether he's your man, your boyfriend, your husband, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. You give them that respect. So it goes like, John, I would like to share my feelings with you. Will you be willing to listen? Yes. Is now a good time or later? Now is a good time. Then you go into it. And if it's something negative, then you say positive first. I love it when you call me to make dates. I really feel special when you do that. But what doesn't make me feel good is this. Okay, let's do it again in a way he says no. John, I would like to share my feelings with you. Are you willing to listen? No. Okay, well, when is a good time for me to share my feelings with you? Later on, like after dinner. Okay. And then you bring it up after dinner. So I never even thought about this, to tell you the truth. I come from a home where it's like, my mom didn't like something my dad did. She would just blow up at him when he walked in the door. Or she'd walk around with an attitude. And then there would be raising of the voice and all of that kind of stuff. So that's what I grew up with. And to my credit, I did not do that, yelling and screaming. But I didn't make an appointment. And it makes so much sense now. And she said, another point she said is to always thank the man for whatever it is that he's done. And she even says when they ask you for sex to thank him for, oh, thank you for being attracted to me. I'm flattered. But I don't have sex without a commitment. I don't do sex it's casual sex. So you thank him for being attracted to you, and then you go on to tell him what you don't want. And she said women know what they don't want, and men know what they want, and they go after what they want. So when you look at any man in your life and you see that he's like lackadaisical or melancholy about some aspect of his life, and then you compare it to an aspect of his life that he is sure about, really wants, you see the difference. And I guess that's true for anybody. You see the difference. People go after what they want. And since we're talking about hypergamy and dating, men will go after us if we are what they want. And they will meet our requirements if we are who they want. Period. We have to get this through our brains and be willing to lose the ones who don't want to meet the requirements. And she says this, you have a right not to want to meet my requirements. But my requirements are non-negotiable. If you like this video or any of my others, please like, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to show you my journals. They came in. I'm so pleased with them. See you in the next video. Bye.